Many face, man. What's happening, everybody? Right now, making me a little bagel, butter, cream cheese. Bagel's done. I'm about to make some turkey bacon. I was gonna make beef bacon with it, but I saved that for my daughter. Told my daughter I had the beef bacon. If you never had beef bacon, you don't know what you're missing, man. But anyways, you know, I told my daughter I had that beef bacon, so I'm gonna have to save that for her, man. She likes it, you know what I mean? So I was gonna cook it, but I'll wait till she's home. I'm about to try this pineapple cream cheese and see how this tastes, man. This is something new, man, on the bagel. But anyways, man, you know, I had made my video the other day and it kept getting cut off. Something about my memory was wrong or off or whatever. Hopefully this don't cut off today. And I did a short and I was talking about, you know, Kamala Harris and, you know, still talking about the same thing, voting. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and I noticed that, you know, you have some people are sitting there actually trying to tell you who you should vote for and getting mad because you don't support the candidate. Like, what's wrong with people out here, man? I don't like the candidate. That's my choice. This is America. It's a free country, man. You're free to think and move how you want to move, allegedly, right? So if I don't want to vote for this lady, I shouldn't have to. And it shouldn't be about race. Are you voting for her? You know what I'm saying? They play that race card because they failed us so much. You know what I'm saying? And they're failing us now, man. You know what I'm saying? You got these cities, you know, overrun by illegal immigrants. Now you got illegal immigrants, you know, threatening police, running up in people's houses and things like that. And you think people want to vote for that shit again? And I don't tell nobody who to vote. You vote for who you vote for. And like I said, you gonna be damned if you do, damned if you don't. You know what I'm saying? You know what you're gonna get with Trump. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you know what you're gonna get with this lady. You pick what you want. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want a guy that's telling you, I want to give police immunity, then, you know, and give them the ultimate power, then that's on you. If you want to vote for somebody who's allowing people to run amok in our towns, take over our hotels, get free health care and all this stuff. Meanwhile, we living in debilitated apartments, people struggling to pay rent, dealing with inflation and all that. If you want to deal with that, you vote for that lady. It's that simple. You know, pretty sure there's you like war and fighting and all that. You vote for, you know, you can vote for her. Because ever since they've been in power, you've seen things happen like, what you call that? The Israel, and then you see what's happening in Ukraine, right? You know what I mean? So, you know, if you want to vote for that, you know what I mean? Like, now to me, the lesser of all evils is probably Trump. You know, if you want to vote for your kids to play sports, to interact sports with, you know, other genders, you're going to vote for her. If you don't think that's a problem, you know. You know where these people stand, and you know they only want your vote, either one of them, man. You know, Trump is trying to, you know, people. Oh, fuck. Drop something, man. Because it was real smart to do this. You already know with Trump, you know, it's going to lower the cost, you know what I'm saying, the taxes, things like that. You already know what's going to happen with that. You know what's going to happen with this lady. You know what I'm saying? You already know. Taxes are going to go up. So to me, the lesser of all evils, to me, is probably gonna be Trump. But it's like, now you're dealing with Trump, you gotta deal with everything else that comes with it. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna deal with some racist people, you're gonna deal with you know what I'm saying, a lot of publicity and all this other stuff going on. You know, dealing with, you know what I'm saying, all these investigations and things. It's not gonna stop with that. Now if he doesn't win, you know, you could possibly deal with violence. Either one of them don't win, we may deal with some violence out here, man. I don't know a lot of people prepared for that. You know, but it can get nasty out here, man. People are very passionate with this stuff, man. But you can't tell somebody who they can and can't vote for, who they should vote for, especially based on race, man. Because it shouldn't be about that. It should be about what your policies are and how you're going to help the people of America. Not the people of Asia, not the people of Mexico, and the people of Argentina or Venezuela. It's the people of America. And I think that's what people are looking for. How can you help us? You know what I'm saying? And for the most part, you know, we're not being helped by this administration. You know? But, you know, people got to make their choice, man. And that's a person's choice, personal choice that you should make. You feel was best. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got people out here trying to tell you should vote for this, why wouldn't you want to vote for her, and getting all emotional. Fam, that's my choice. You make your choice, man. And then when you ask these people, what are you getting mad about? They ain't got no substance behind the argument, man. Can't really explain nothing to you, but you getting upset. What's the policy that you voting for? We're going to raise food prices. Okay. How's that going to help the economy? Break that down. You can't. But they're going to tell you what to vote for. Who vote for? Vote for because she's black. Lady's not even black. Allegedly. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what is pissing people off. Like, don't play the race card, man. Don't do that, man. Now you black, it just shows your face, you know what I'm saying? And it's gonna show a lot in that debate. She fuck around and quit after that debate because she gets fried. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I don't see how she can win a debate with Trump. To me, he should have had Tulsi Gabbard be the vice president. You know what I'm saying? But Tulsi Gabbard is gonna help him a lot because she air fried her behind in their debate. You know, but I was gonna say, man, yeah, don't let nobody tell you who you vote for, who you not to vote for. You do your research, your studies, and you vote for who you want to vote for, man. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, sports tip, congratulations to Inouye. We got the victory. The stoppage punched my man, had my man back twisted up. You know, Inouye is a problem, man. In those lower divisions, there's really no competition for him down there, man. I don't see how he can be stopped at this moment. The way that the lack of competition in that division is showing us, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's making these guys look like, you know, they don't even belong, you know what I'm saying, in the ring with them at all. Like, and you know what I'm saying, we gotta find us some competition, man. We gotta find Inouye some comp, man. This is getting crazy. I'm making some turkey bacon with this. I was gonna make some eggs, but sizzle up a little bit of turkey bacon with this. You know. Hopefully I don't get popped. I ain't got no shirt on. Shouldn't be chefing like this. You know, yeah, we got football coming this week. We got Yankees finally got a victory yesterday. It's about damn time, losing to these teams that they should be beating. But they got the victory yesterday. I think Stanton is starting to heat up. You know what I'm saying? Because he was hot a little bit before he got hurt. And then he came back struggling a little bit. But I think he's getting it together now. Hopefully he can start hitting. That'll help Aaron Judge and Soto, because they can't do it by themselves. But we need those other guys like Chisholm, who's been playing decent since he's gotten there. These guys stepping up. We had college football this weekend too. It's going to be an interesting season. Florida State is already finished. This is going to be an interesting season. But we're going to see how good a lot of these teams are in this new tournament thing. I'm looking forward to it, man. A lot of good teams out there, man. Thursday night football, we got Baltimore and KC. Woo! I'm looking to see how Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson look, man. That's a nice duo, man. They should easily combine for over 2,000 yards rushing, and it should free up the passing game a lot more, where Lamar Jackson shouldn't have to run as much. Even he's going to take off, but he shouldn't have to do it as much as he did last year, because now you have Derrick Henry out there with you. So there's no reason for you to be out there, running all over the damn field and taking chances of getting hurt. He didn't really get hurt last year, so let's see what happens this year, man. Like I said, with the addition of Henry, they definitely need to lead the league in rushing. Tastes alright, man. Yeah, they should definitely lead the league in rushing, man. Easy. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's gonna be a good game, man. That's gonna be a real good game. I like Baltimore's chances in that game. Their defense, Patrick Mahomes is just a different type of animal, man. Like, I had to put him over my man Elway, man. Like, I love Elway, but what I've seen with this kid, man, I gotta put him over my man John, man. He's done a lot since he's been in this league, quicker than Elway. You know what I'm saying? Elway was getting to the Super Bowl, but he wasn't winning. And then it took him to get to Terrell Davis and get that bomb squad he had with Shannon Sharp and Ross Smith and Ed McCaffrey. And then they had a good defense that propelled them over the top. Before it was just like him, and he had a couple of decent receivers. He didn't really have a running game. He had Sammy Winder, I think, in his first Super Bowl run, but he didn't really have a strong running game. He didn't have a Terrell Davis, like a guy that could just take off and just take over a game, But Patrick Mahomes, we've seen him win with Tyreek Hill, win without him, win with mediocre receivers, and his go-to man is Travis Kelce, so we've seen him do a lot more and in less time and with less. So I gotta put him over my man Elway. And then we're gonna get to this there was no skills in the era thing. I'm gonna let y'all go after this so I can grub out. That, and to go back to what I was saying before about these dudes, and these dudes, they, just because you play sports, right, and don't mean you know it all, or don't mean you know what you're talking about when you are, talking sports, man. I understand, yeah, what I'm saying, because I get it. If you ain't played, or you ain't, that's like somebody telling me about the drug game and they never sold the drug. Yeah, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, but if you're an observant person and you're watching sports, and I've been watching sports, for decades, right? You know what I'm saying? And as a kid, yeah, we played sports and stuff like that. Obviously I wasn't that great at it, or maybe I'd be in the league, or obviously I didn't pursue it. You know what I'm saying? Or I will be in the league as well. But I don't. I'm not gonna judge. I listen to what people say, right? I listen to, saying your breakdown. Now, if your breakdown don't make no sense, and that's what it boiled down to, the breakdown. Sometimes the breakdowns don't make no sense, man. Like I listen to somebody like Paul Feinbaum, always crying about Georgia. Every year he was crying about them. They just kept getting bumped every year, knocked off, losing. You know what I'm saying? But, they're the best team. They deserve to be. And they kept losing. Then they finally started winning 5-6 years after he was crying about them always supposed to be in some championship games just because they're in the SEC. Like his takes don't make sense. Like some of those guys, they don't make any sense when they talk. And then you sometimes listen to some of these players, that former players, and you listen to their breakdowns, and like, what the hell are you talking about? And then you'll be like, yeah, I predict. They go with the popular talking points, and it's like, I had to stop listening to a lot of these shows and stop watching them because they're gender based. So it's like they're talking. They have an agenda and of what they're trying to accomplish, and they're not giving their real genuine opinions. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything is biased opinions. So, excuse me. With that being said, it's like I listened to the guy say that there was no skilled players, and this kid can ball. He's one of the best players in the league. But that didn't make, for you to say that and say I never watched those games. You're a young kid, so you couldn't watch the games. But sometimes you just don't know. You just don't say nothing. Look, all those guys were great players. Like, to me, all those guys, you made it to the pros, you were a great player. You know what I'm saying? Like, you lace them up in the boxing ring, and you get in the boxing ring, and you lace them gloves up. Yo, that's something that I ain't never did, and I respect it. It's like I respect the players that played the game. They can tell you the intricacies of the game that we might not know or don't see here. But we were all watching the games. We can get information. We can process these things and read and things like that. And you know what I'm saying? And we can formulate our own opinions of what we see. So I couldn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, but a person, like, when I go back to the drug thing, right? A person that never sold drugs, never really seen the drug game. That's like for a perfect example, is a drug counselor that never got high, never sold drugs. How you telling me about the streets? You ain't experienced it. You ain't see nothing. Nobody knew none of that shit. You went to school for it, right? You didn't experience it. You didn't see it. You weren't around people that told you about it. You listen to a lot of rappers that talk about the streets. These niggas ain't in the streets like that. A lot of them is not in. They're just rappers, man. They're rapping what people are telling them. You know what I'm saying? Some of them see it. You know what I'm saying? Some of them have seen, what's going on in the streets, so they can talk about it. They're giving a voice to it. And that's all, people like me are doing. We're giving a voice to the voiceless. And it's like, just like the NBA players were voiceless for years, now we have social media, so now they can clap back at people. And, a lot of us, got our own opinions, got our channels. If you don't like it, there's other channels to listen to. But I'm not gonna tell somebody, yo, cause you ain't play, you don't know what you're talking about, or you can't talk sport. Like, we can talk sports, man. Give our opinions and give our takes on what we see. Some people give some dumb takes. Yeah, we cook them. But, for the most part, man, everybody's entitled to have opinions and speak on what they want to speak on. And if they don't make sense, we cook them. saying? Like, but yeah, you know, sometimes what I don't like is somebody telling you what to do and how to do it and they never played or never been through that. And that's what I meant with the drug counseling thing. You ain't never been in no street beef or nothing. How you gonna tell me, you know, why don't you just move or just walk away? It's not that simple. Because you're not out there. You never been out there, so to you it's simple, but to that person going through it that's out in them streets, it's not that simple. So that part I understand. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't tell a ball player, you know, how to get in shape or whether he was in shape or not, what was going on in the locker room and all this stuff, because I'm not there. I only can go by what I see, what I read, you know what I'm saying, what the players are saying. That's all I can do, you know? Anyways, man, I'm gonna eat this breakfast and or lunch and get myself ready to go to work. Many Face Publishing. I'm out, man. Peace.